Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of my artwork. As you see, last time we covered this car. If you haven't watched, go watch the first part. Opening doors, you'll know what all this stuff means, okay? So, and then shortly after I did all that, I really wanted to design like a small, not a small, but like a large scale, like Rolls Royce. Like, I was gonna try to build like a bed frame and stuff that was like a Rolls Royce or something. And so my art teacher had a bunch of leather samples and stuff, like really nice samples by Architects Art, like ARCHITEX. So yeah, she had like hundreds of samples, and so I made like a little handbag for one of my. I used to have one of those big scale Hot Wheels Lamborghini Murcielagos. Man, I wish I didn't take that apart because I feel like an idiot. But I made a little handbag with these with my art teacher, so that was really fun. Okay, so time to get into the big drawings. This was a Bentley Mulsanne, I believe, right? Yeah, I think it was. That I had started drawing. Never finished it, obviously. So yeah. Now, I don't know how well you can see that, guys, but see, this is what I did. I used to trace my cars, like, very lightly, and then I would go over them with a, like strong graphite pencil, and then, after that, I would do an outline with a Sharpie to make my own custom lines. So that is how I made my custom artwork. Once again, you see here's another example. If you're wondering if I just did this, no. You see here? Like here. Okay, so yeah, so you see the tracing, and then, like, since the tracing, I usually just did it very lightly and kind of quickly. And then with the graphite pencil, I would press down pretty hard, but I would keep it as straight as, and then on the curves, I would do as smooth as possible and stuff. And sometimes I'd add my own little work if it was complicated. And now we have the Infinity Gauntlet. I started doing this once I got my, I don't know if you can see it up there, that Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, so I made that drawing. Like, you already know, Bugatti fan right here. This was just a Bugatti Grand Sport, not a Vitesse. Obviously, you can see it's just a Grand Sport because of the grill and the air vents are different. On the Grand Sport, the Grand Sport is literally just a Veyron with Vitesse headlights and no top, and I think that's some of the only difference. And it's a little bit more speed, like more powerful, just a little bit. But yeah, it's just basically a convertible Veyron. Now here, yeah, so this is a Lamborghini I was working on. Yeah, not much to it, just here. And then, as you guys know, I love my car emblems. I do a lot of I used to do a lot of car emblem artwork, a lot of Rolls Royce, actually. Speaking of that, found this little buddy the other day. If you're wondering, no, I do not own a real Rolls Royce, but I drew that, okay? If you're wondering, no, that's just a printout. You can see, go look at an actual, well, hold on. So that is a Rolls Royce printout. That is my custom Rolls Royce. You can see some little differences with the words or the letters. But yeah, this was actually my favorite piece of artwork I've ever done, to be honest. And I gave it to my favorite art teacher when she left because I was super sad. But enough of that. Again, another car emblem, Abarth. Really love these cars, okay? like the one that looks like the Fiat 500, or whatever. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite tiny cars. And then as you see here, we have the Rolls-Royce emblem in progress. I did a lot of these. Like, you guys wouldn't believe how many I started, and then something just didn't turn out right, and I'm just like, no. Because every little detail for me has to be not perfect, but if something is off and I can't correct it, I'm like, get out of here. But you see some of my custom letters and stuff, like I do custom lines and stuff a lot. Here is a unfinished Pagani drawing I started doing. It probably will not be finished. But yeah, I was really excited for this one because I don't know if you can see the lines of the markers I used. I was really careful with them, especially right here to make it look better, but yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, this Pugo, or however you pronounce, I don't know how to pronounce this brand. You guys probably have seen this with the line and stuff, but with the line I added custom like blood on his mouth and stuff and custom colors. I might actually try to finish this one because I like that. And then you see the Lyka 1.2 Nissan GTR on your head top here. Yeah. And then, I wouldn't say save the best for last, but out of these, I like this one the most. This was a close-up Bentley Continental GT. Yeah, this is where I really started exploring. This is where I got really detailed with shading and everything. This looks a lot better on camera, actually, than in real life, surprisingly. But see, you can see the Bentley from that. These rims are different for me because I didn't plan on making these red, but these are custom rims I drew, and then I just painted them red because I painted this close to Christmas time and they reminded me just of like a little candy mint, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and then this is when I started exploring like custom backgrounds and stuff. I added this build-in to add 3D effect and stuff, but I really like this one. And then last but not least, this. No, this is not the cover for this. Notice the shape of this door and this piece. Well, yeah, guys, remember when I said I tried to make a custom like bed frame of like a Rolls-Royce bed frame? This is what I meant. Yeah, so this took me a few weeks to make. This is when I started, like I said, I started working with leather. This was a few layers of foam board and some hot glue and stuff because I drew it all out and stuff, and then this wood like type stuff. I really like the way it turned out. It looks a lot better in person actually than on camera, to be honest, because it's like darker wood and stuff. And then I did some felt stuff right here, paddings. And then if you see where these little two gold things are, I was gonna add hinges and try to make like a custom Rolls-Royce, like I said, bed frame. So that way when I wake up, it's just like, but yeah, and a little speaker place. And then the interior, I did have an interior part for this I was gonna add, but I don't know where that went. I think it broke, and so I'm like, whatever. But yeah, I've kept this thing ever since. I really like the color, this deep blue. This is deeper blue in real life though. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to click a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of my artwork in the comment sections. It means a lot to me. See ya.